In this video, we'll work in 2D in order to clean up our roof plan. For my roof plan, I'd like to see the walls below, but they're currently being hidden. In order to see them, I'll set a bit of a temporary view state. I'll go to the View control bar and choose Wireframe View. Now that I can see the walls below, I go to the View tab and choose Show Hidden Lines. I'll ensure I've picked multiple selection in the options bar. For the Show Hidden Lines tool, you first click an element that's hiding the elements. In this case, it's our roof. You then click the elements that you want to show, in this case, the walls below. I'll click each of those. I'll go back to Hidden Lines. I'll hit Escape to get out of the tool. Notice I've got some dashed lines that appear where my walls are. I'll repeat that process 2 more times for the dormer roof and the garage. I'll turn on Wireframe, go to the View tab and find Show Hidden Lines. I'll click the element obscuring the ones I want to see and then the elements below. I'll hit Escape to get out of the tool. I'll then activate the tool one last time. I'll choose the garage roof and then the walls below. I'll then change my view back to Hidden Lines to see the result. On the Properties panel, I can find my Visibility Graphics Override, or I can type VG. I'll search for walls. Notice I have a category here for the hidden lines of walls. I'll change that to solid and say OK. Notice the walls below my roofs are now showing in a solid line. I'd also like to see columns and the floor. First, I'll set that temporary view state. I'll turn on my wireframe and I'll also turn on an underlay. I'll find that in the Properties panel and choose First Floor. Now that I can see the elements, I'll type LW. I could also go to the Modify tab and find the Linework icon. With the Linework tool, you choose the line style that you're going to be using. In this case, we'll use Hidden. I can then click on the lines that I'd like to see in that style. In this case, the front porch. I can also hover over the column just right until I get all 4 sides at once and then click. I'll do that for my remaining columns. I'll go back to Hidden Lines. I'll turn off my underlay as well, changing that to none. I'll hit Apply. I should now see my columns as well as the front porch line. Depending on how you drew your walls, you might have a few funny corners. I've got one here. There's a few ways that you can work on this. The first is the Wall Join tool. On the Modify tab, find the Wall Join tool. It's right next to the sledgehammer. Click on the corner that's acting a bit funny and cycle through the word Next on the options bar. Revit will present you with different configurations of the wall join. I'll hit Escape to get out of the tool once I find a configuration that I like. Another option you have is the Linework tool again. I'll type LW to activate. This time I'll set my line style to invisible lines. This will end up hiding any stray lines you might have. I recommend saving this step for the very end. I'll select the line. It disappears in my plan view without changing any model elements. I'll hit Escape to get out of the tool and ZA to check the rest of my drawing. The final thing to add to our roof plan are spot slopes. I'll go to the Annotate tab and find Spot Slope. I'll click once for every sloping face that's in my roof plan. To adjust spot slope arrows, click on the tag and move the grips until you find a configuration you like. In this video, we worked on the 2D representation of the roofs we created in 3D. We went over are the Show Hidden Lines tool as well as the Linework tool. I hope this helps.